so today I'm going to be working on Azula's armor. My friend over at Three Swords Cosplay, Weaponry and Props made this, and he did a great job at it. But this past weekend I wore it to Anime Detour, and it was really hard on my shoulders. Like, I actually had to take it off a couple of times because my shoulders just started to hurt so much. So today I'm just going to fix that by adding some padding to the shoulders. I'm just going to be cutting some strips of foam the length of my shoulders to, and then just hot glue that onto the inside of the armor, and then I'm just going to be covering up with felt. But you don't have to cover it up with the felt, but like I said, I'm just going to be doing that so that way it's less noticeable. So let's get started. Actually dried much quicker than I thought. And when I originally had 4 strips of foam on here on each side, but then I was reviewing the footage and I noticed that when I had the armor on, it was way up onto my neck. And obviously that did not look good. So I actually removed the other 3 strips and I just have 2, so 1 on each side. And I tried it on and that looks a lot better. It still rides up a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as before. And I did actually ended up adding a little bit of hot glue to the insides because for some reason I was just having a really hard time just keeping its shape. So, and obviously the only way for me to do it was if I just kept pushing down, and I wasn't going to do that the whole night, but the rate that the E6000 was drying. So I just put on some hot glue and I let that dry for a couple of minutes, and then I actually did go out and buy clamps. These are around $5 at the Home Depot, so weren't that expensive. But I did go out and buy some clamps for the outers, so that they could be glued into the curve. So, and then also, I wasn't thinking, and I should have trimmed these before I glued them down, but I did not. So just to make everything not pop out as much on the sides, I did just like pick out the foam just so that way they wouldn't be quite as noticeable. So everything looks pretty good now. I'm going to go ahead and be cutting out the felt, and I'm just going to be gluing it on. I think I'm just going to use hot glue for this. So here we go. So I've added the felt to the bottom of this, and it already looks better. I actually should have trimmed the sides a little bit more before I glued the felt down. But I still did the best that I could given the circumstances that I had, and then also I didn't quite have enough felt to cover up this area, so I had to take a little bit of my trimming and glue it down here, but it's in the neck area, so it shouldn't be too noticeable. And I also have a lot of hot glue, but hopefully that shouldn't really be too noticeable. So I really hope this helps when I wear it again. Actually, I'm wearing it again this weekend at Wizard World, and I really hope that this will make it more comfortable if I need a felt. And thank you for watching. Be sure to like my channel and subscribe to it. I try to put out new videos whenever I can. I am a college student though, so my videos will be limited, but whenever I'm able to make a new one, I will upload one. So, thank you for watching! Wow, look at my pants and my fingers. They're filled with glue marks and burns. This is what I get for being a cosplayer.